Alright, time for some solo gathering in the black zone. I swapped towns. I went to Limhurst because I wanted to try my good old NA strategy. Going to the south, then southwest, and once again southwest to reach White Cliff Expanse. Cause on the NA server I've been doing pretty well using this strategy. Usually getting pretty good amounts of tier 6 ore. While ore should be relatively expensive around Limhurst, since there is no directly there's no mountain map directly next to the black zone portal, so the price should be pretty good theoretically. I haven't checked the price before I actually went here. Oh yeah, right here it's a relatively long way, but for most of the way I do have my invisibility. There's also only 0 to 5 players, now it's 6 to 15. As always, I'm not going to stop for the normal animals. Oh, there's a treasure and there's an animal lying down there. I do want that. I want the hidden treasures. 20k silver cash. Just too good. Too good not to take it. If I happen to run next to a tier 6 tree, I'll take it. For sure. But I'm not going to walk the extra mile to get those random tier 6 trees. They're not insanely great. I just wanna quickly get to the mountain map. Here's the gathering area. So let's see if there's anything interesting. This guy is just standing right in the area. A little bit annoying. Are there multiple gathering areas here? It's a big gathering area, isn't it? That's actually a big one. I've seen almost every part of it. Let's quickly check the east. I've seen the northwest and the south. Just don't want to miss the opportunity. There could theoretically be a green wisp here in the east, even though it shouldn't be that good, because it's just a tier 6 map, so if I find a green wisp, the mist would only be tier 6, right? Which is pretty bad. Tier 7 green wisp is actually good. Actually, probably, yeah, most likely higher gathering yield than here in the black zone. Depending on the map for sure, depending on the timing, I guess. But generally, this should be the case. Quite a high amount of tier 6 wood. But tier 6 wood should not have such a crazy price in Limhurst, to be honest. This town is surrounded by forests. There should be enough people gathering wood. 0 to 5 players again. Not too dangerous. Tier 7 mountain map. Big stack 6.0, 7.0. I like it, I want it. But it's so far away. I think I'll just gather normally. Ignore the big stack. 5 out of 5. Let's see if I'll actually find such crazy amounts here. Both of these little stacks here were 5 out of 5. So, oops, 1 out of 5, okay. So, it deals so little damage. Need more levels. I'm too weak. And now you can, of course, easily upgrade my weapon to a tier 7 weapon. Got 570 learn points. Should easily be enough for continuing to push up my tier 6 gathering. Anything interesting here? Here some resources have been taken already. Nonetheless, I'm going to clear the edge of the map, I think. I've seen some resources. Well, maybe I'm not going to clear the whole thing. Should I? 0 to 5 players here. Big tier 7 stack. Not enchanted though, it's not great. Won't make me rich. If it was 7.1, I probably should be immediately moving towards it. Simply because the price is pretty good. Even though it's pretty bad for basil, but in general, I would want to do so. Somebody took it. This place here is a gathering area. I probably should immediately go there, to be honest. Let's actually immediately go there. Must be ore as well, right? I don't want to skip everything here. You never may know where stuff is. Is there a small gathering area too? I don't see one. So everything here is taken. Well, not everything. And I mean, if somebody is taking the big stack, then that person should also be taking this here. Let's put some order to my items. Is there something I haven't gathered yet? No, I've actually gathered every single resource already. Or wood, hide, fiber, stone, all of them. Let's just be efficient. The chance is so low that people haven't been. I was about to say nice. That people haven't been there. I was about to say nice, but then it only had one piece. But I did actually find some tier 7 ore. That's not too terrible. 7.8k divided by 3, so it's even worth a little bit more than I was expecting, which is pretty nice. Enchantment rate of 19% here. Not too bad. There's a black dot here, but this looks kinda low level. But there is some more. Or so far, I'm definitely finding a decent amount of tier 6 ore, I believe. This is looking fine. If I continue to find these amounts, I should make decent money. With my gathering gear, I simply have such a high gathering yield. So even if those resources themselves are not crazily valuable, I still get just such an insanely high amount of resources in a short amount of time. Probably want to check out the whole cliff, because there can be high tier resources. I don't have to walk down there for the 2 pieces. I definitely want to get into the gathering area kind of quickly. I mean, let's take the ore. 4 out of 5, yeah. Worth it to walk this way. I'm filling these prospector journals so quickly when I find so much ore. Whoops. I mean, it would be amazing to find something good in the gathering area, but I believe most gatherers will be checking those, and likewise the chance will be super low for me to actually find anything good there. My hopes are not too high, especially when somebody takes the big basalt stack there. This basically means there was a real gatherer, not somebody on, I don't know, maybe a Swift Claw or whatever, who doesn't have any carry weight. Even though this probably doesn't really matter, because when people got their hideouts, they can just quickly bring stuff back and forth. I already got a nice amount of ore, but it's not that insanely valuable. But it also didn't cost me much time to gather it. So pretty empty. Let's walk around the outside as well. Hoping for some gathering wisp. Even though they do seem to be pretty rare. And here in this map, I would also expect people to frequently clear this place. It's even a big one. But in some small one in a tier 8 map, I've seen so many tier 8 resource elementals. It was crazy. There were like 5 or 6, even though I don't know if those were old or normal. I would guess normal, but those were so many. Nothing in the middle, nothing left for me. Kinda expected that. There was some stuff here though. There is generally some stuff here. This place here may be a gathering area as well. It's looking kinda weird. Oh nice, some enchanted tier 7. Oh, that's great. It has a dot in the middle. It really may be a gathering area there. 4 out of 9 at least. So far, the amount of ore that I'm finding here is really nice. And 7.1 ore is actually valuable. 7k per piece. Pretty damn good. How do I want to go about this? Kinda want to check out this place there quite quickly, but to be honest, I want to just check out everything here, I believe. Going this way is kind of dangerous. I don't know if it's such a good idea. But I saw this resource. Somebody Okay, it was a suicide, so no problem. I do want to check out the south as well, considering the amount of resources that I'm finding. 20% enchantment in this map here, it's not bad. Definitely a decent chance to find some 0.3 resources. Just need to hope that it's going to be some 7.3 or elemental. And then I'll be fine. With my gathering bonus, it would be a lot of money. But so this map, generally, at least at this time of the day, at least at this day, seems to be pretty good. Most stacks that I actually find have more than one piece, which is pretty damn good. This way. Kind of want to check out the cliff here at the territory. I'm not so super interested in this cliff here at the sea, but I'm kinda interested. Simply because I would guess that not too many people will be gathering there. But maybe that's not true, it depends on how active the people from the hideouts here are. I kinda wanna check out everything, basically. I feel like. Low tier stuff here, okay. At this cliff, interestingly. Let's check out everything. I'll check out the whole cliff. Even though it's so close to a street, which I don't like. Because this usually means low tier resources. But cliff is cliff. The edge of the map is the edge of the map. There can be tier 7 resources. There was some 6.3 somewhere. Somewhere. Not too long ago. Well, actually, it could have been taken before it was 6.3, to be honest. Definitely possible. Tons of tier 6 ore. Very soon I'll have the next. Ooh, perfect. Amazing. Very soon I'm going to have the next journal filled. The next tier 6 mining journal. Oh, I don't have my E up. Now I'm not going to use it anymore. This element is almost dead. How much money will this give me? 123k. I mean, I just need to find a couple of those and I will have some pretty high money per time rate. Yeah, already 2 prospector journals filled. There's a person, no. But it is a solo PvE player. So I'm not too worried. He also didn't have any carry weight on his mount. So I really think he's not gathering. It's theoretically possible that he has some gathering tools with him and takes some high tier, not necessarily high tier, but some highly enchanted resources with him. But most likely not really gathering normally. How valuable is 6.1 or 2.2? 2.229. I would say so far this map is pretty good for me. Now he's doing his stuff. I mean, he's pretty damn valuable, but he's also extremely strong. He's using tier 8 items. He would need to get really low on HP for me to have a chance to kill him. He's really valuable, but he's also really strong. And I'm really weak, but he may not have good levels, to be honest. Kinda sad not to be able to take this stuff. But the amount of resources I'm finding here in this map is definitely good enough for me to just clear everything here. I mean, maybe not directly the street, right? Because, you know, I don't care about tier 5 resources unless they're like 0.3 enchantment, but... Is he still doing stuff here? Is he low HP? No, he isn't. I would have definitely liked to kill him, but would have been some nice extra loot for sure. But he even had the invulnerability helmet. And then if he gets his mercenary jacket, it's like really rough. Really rough. I can kind of block his mercenary jacket if he tries to only use it on me, basically. Use my helmet and then go invisible with my armor. Only works when you damage people. When I use a shield, he doesn't damage me. He may break through my shield, to be honest. That could definitely happen. Because my shield is not going to be crazily big. I actually don't know if shields work with resistances. I really wonder. I really would love to know if shields actually benefit from the resistances you have. If they do, then they're insane. Because the amounts are really high in general. Like, what is it? 600 HP without any conditions. If you get your 70% damage reduction from that you just normally have with tier 8 gear, basically. Not with this gear, because my levels are pretty bad on it, because it's just gathering gear. But on normal tier 8 gear, you're going to have like 200 IP more. And then you have like 70% damage reduction, even on like leather or whatever. I don't think on clothes. I don't think on those. But on leather and plate easily. Slowly but surely moving towards this place. I don't know how high the respawn rate is in those gathering areas, in those dynamic gathering areas. Because if it's high, I may want to check it twice while gathering in one map. I don't know. Is it worth it to check it twice? I have no idea. Everything there was gone, so it may be worth it. Tier 7 resources respawn extremely slowly, but tier 6 resources can come back, I would say. They can come back. So, PvE area here. But the other area in the north, maybe Maybe a gathering area. But I'm so close to it and it's still not showing up, so I guess it's a PvE area as well. When there's only 0 to 5 players here, I will also check out the place behind the static area for sure. And probably hope as quickly as possible. I kinda would like to take a look right now into the big dynamic gathering area again, but I feel like it's just way too early. I really have no hope that stuff has respawned in such a short amount of time. Tier 6 PvE player. Stats. He does have some PvP fame though. Does indeed have some PvP fame. 25 million. It's not. This guy's not a 100% new player. He's not going to be useless. Most likely. I mean, it depends where he got his PvP fame from. For sure. 8 out of 9. That's nice. That's pretty damn nice. Already level 61 with tier 6 mining. Only level 9 with tier 7 mining. But my tier 7 levels should be pretty bad in general. Yeah. Pretty damn low. Really long way to go there still. I mean, it took me forever on the NA server to get some decent levels there. The tier 6 dude is doing his PvE stuff. He just picked up silver. I could gank him, but he's really strong. Because he's just using normal gear. And I'm super weak. Invisibility ganks are crazy, but he would need to fight something that's really taking him low. Otherwise I have no chance. And a straight up 1v1, unless he's like missing all of his E's. And is low on HP. Like even if he's missing all of his E's, he will still win a 1v1. If it's full HP versus full HP. So... oh, there's a resource down there. And there's a resource up here. Nice. Already the second 6.2 elemental. If I find enough of these, I'll be totally fine. I mean, I'm already fine. I'm already making a good amount of money per time. I cannot complain so far. I probably should go to the bottom of this cliff first, because I'm not going to come back. I'm pretty sure I will go to the tier 6 mountain map after this map. Actually, I may not even be able to do so because of my carry weight. I may get to 100% carry weight before I'll be able to get to the tier 6 mountain map here in the northwest. A lot of tier 7 resources are gone. I haven't looked at this black dot yet, right? I don't think so. How do I wanna... I didn't see any resources on the northern side of the cliff. So I'll immediately go around the static area and then just clear the rest here. Yeah. And ignore this place here. Southeast of the static PvE area. Group PvE area. There's a little bit of stuff, I suppose. If this one is 1 out of 5, I'm not going to take this one, but it's 3 out of 5, so I'll try. There's a person. Looks like a gatherer or a transporter. Is this his hideout? No, it's not, so it's probably a gatherer, I would say. .2. I'm stronger than him though, or was he using tier 6 gear? He was either using tier 4 or tier 6 gear. He may have items in his inventory to swap his gear. Maybe to solo gank those PvE areas. Because there are definitely a lot of people doing them. So you should find people from time to time. I'm pretty rarely checking them as a gatherer, right? So, and I'm finding quite some people. And that one dude was even quite valuable, but also pretty damn strong. With his tier 8 gear. No resources here. Good to know. My pork pie is running out. If I just continue finding the amount of resources that I've been finding the whole time, then I'm actually well yeah, it's really looking like I will not, that I will just have to teleport from this map, because I will reach 100% carry weight, which is definitely good. Like, this will mean that I will have a pretty decent amount of money per time, I would assume. Should definitely be above 2 million per hour. I'm just finding too many resources, I think. I'm getting a decent amount of money from journals and tier 6 or already. Getting the random 6.2 here and there. Should be pretty decent. Some random tier 7 resources as well. But sadly, not much else. Would like some more 7.1. Or some crazy stuff. Oh, was there some 7.1? Nice, okay. Now that I found this, it was actually worth it to go behind this place. Now that I found this thing. This is actually good. I'm a little bit unlucky with the gathering bonus, but... and premium bonus, but still. Finding this definitely made it worth it for me to go behind this place. This is just pretty damn good. I found quite a decent amount of tier 7 resources already here in this map. Hoping to find some more. Considering how insanely valuable tier 7 ore is when it's enchanted. 20% enchantment rate is pretty high. A lot of the tier 7 resources are already gone in this map, but still. I would say there's a decent chance that I'll find something. That's at least 0.2 if I clear everything. Already 5 journals filled. And I'm at 64%. Next time, maybe I should bring even more prospector journals. I took, what? 7 with me. 7 journals. That's a lot. That's really not that little. And it's already full. I mean, not already, but it's very close to being full. For sure I get quite a high amount of fame, because I simply have a pretty high gathering yield with gathering gear. On tier 5 ore, I already hit the plus 100%. So I'm getting guaranteed plus 1 gathering bonus for tier 5 resources when I have the gathering gear equipped. Some people have been taking stone in this map though. Would have hoped to find some more of that. So 6.2 is nice, but it's just not very much left here. Let's see if I can find some more stuff. Big ore stack, 7.0 ore, let's go. Immediately. Let's immediately take that. There's some basalt as well. There's some sunflower flax. Flax? I think so, right? It not being enchanted is of course not that great, but on the other hand, I do have plus 90% gathering bonus from plus 50% premium bonus, so it's quite a decent amount of money. Next time I'm definitely going to take more journals with me. That's certain. Really sad that it's not 7.3 for sure, but you can't have everything, I guess. 0 to 5 players. 20% enchantment basically. A really decent amount of tier 7 resources being here. Was there some basalt in the north? Did I see some basalt there? I'll check this place later. I'll just go with the sunflower flags, clear the north first. I'm going to come back anyways. Getting some nice levels. For sure, already went from level 9 to level 11. 4 to 7 mining. Already got half of this. It's not an insane amount of money, but still quite nice to get it. And for sure helps me to get more than 2 million per hour. Definitely sure about that. I'm only running around for 38 minutes and I'm already on 72% carry rate. So I may reach 100% carry rate before 1 hour. I mean, that's probably always possible if I just find enough resources in general. I should be able to gather quickly enough, even though I'm not on max levels. 0 to 5 players. So it's really not very dangerous here. But I'm extremely far away from exits. There's simply no roads portal in this map, which is quite bad. But as long as there are no players in this map, I don't need to worry. So now I'm working on my last prospector journal. Pretty rough, pretty rough. I really didn't bring enough. I didn't find much fiber in this map so far. But I guess it's going to be 8 prospector journals in the future. Is this the first tier 7 fiber I found? Come on. No. Yeah. The first tier 7 fiber. Usually I find more, I feel like. I mean, what does usually mean in this case? On the NA server I did find more tier 7 fiber when running around in this map. It may be different here. I may have found less tier 7 ore. On the NA server. In this map. Do I want to take a quick look? I will. Let's see. Let's quickly take a look if anything beautiful has respawned, and look at that. There are resources. Some resources are back. 5 out of 9. I mean, in the roads, the respawn rate is supposed to be pretty high, theoretically, whatever that means. At resource spots, it's probably kind of similar in the Black Zone for those dynamic resource spots, I suppose. Even if it isn't, there's still the fact that there's just tons of different resource nodes or whatever, stacks, let's say stacks. And oh, the enchantment has changed. Before it wasn't like this. And so the respawn timers will be very different for all of them. I mean, some time has passed. Not too much, but a somewhat kind of decent amount, maybe. A little bit was back. Not very much. Probably not worth it to do this. I kind of feel like it wasn't enough time. A little bit more time should have passed before I did that, I think. That's what I would think. Looks like solo PvE. I mean, definitely not weak in PvP. Pretty strong even. Really easy to trigger the armor. Oh, 7.1 now. I think it wasn't enchanted before. And 9 out of 9. Nice fame as well for my stone gathering books. Pretty low price for sure because it's stone. Enchanted stone is just not as good as all the other enchanted resources. Give me this fame. I don't feel like I'm going to be able to fill a tier 7 journal this run. I mean, I will probably just need to find 2 full 7.3 stone stacks. That will be sufficient, probably. Somebody's doing the PvE area here, probably the crossbow dude. But this person is also not very valuable. With just his tier 6 gear and not so valuable mount, etc. I mean, you don't really need much more expensive gear. 6 to 15 players in this map now. potentially dangerous. I really wanna kinda prioritize checking out this place there, but it's not very efficient, right? I could, oh yeah, well, it's actually pretty efficient. Let's look at this first. Let's look at this place first. I don't remember if there was some stone left, perhaps. At the southwest of this cliff that I've already checked from. The northern side, there was some tier 7 fiber that I'm going to take. I'll find it anyways. 7.2 fiber. Come on. There's somebody nearby. Looks like I need to kill this thing. Somebody paid silver taxes. I guess he killed a random mob somewhere, somehow, for some reason. 7.2, 16k per piece. Gathering bonus. My gathering bonus should not be very high. Oh, come on, seriously. Dude. I mean, he may be new or whatever. He may indeed be new. I'll definitely want to come back to this place and quickly take the 7.2 fiber that's remaining back to 0 to 5 players. I mean, it's definitely... he should try. I may have some disconnect or whatever when I'm reacting so slowly. He should try. I'm extremely valuable. And there's nothing he can lose because he's just worthless. His items are not worth any money. Would definitely be a good fight for him. Oh. Please don't chase me. Thank you. Thank you very much. Rare sunflags. Here's a basalt that I've seen. The first time that I've went the way on the northern side, northeastern side of this cliff. But yeah, I'm easily reaching the 100% carry weight here in this map. But it's definitely going to be tough to actually be able to reach, and not to reach, but to fill the stone journal. Doesn't seem possible. Need to find some more tier 6 ore. Haven't been finding much of that. Been finding a lot of tier 7 resources though. And there's some... there's even some more waiting for me here. I want to check out everything basically. I'll go around this place, then this cliff, and then I'll already be full, to be honest. I will already be at 100% carry weight. Level 8 mastered. Give me those levels, I want them. Higher gathering bonus, higher gathering speed. Is it still there? Uncommon slate, I don't care. Oh, 7.1, nice. This is a fire mage. I hope he knows that he's not very good at chasing 6 to 15 players. Slightly more dangerous again. I just have a settled wild boar and the ways here are not great for escaping the paths. Yeah, now let's check out the northwest here, kind of. Anything here? A legend. Is it legendary? No, it's purple. An epic dungeon. Nothing special here. 5.1, I don't care. I didn't see too many 0.3 resources. I found, I think 6.3 stone and 7.3 stone. I think that's all I've seen in this map so far. But the enchantment changed once. So the enchanted resources will be different now. The places of them will be different now. Which is kind of bad, because if it didn't change, I would have had, let's say, higher chance to find those. But now, those 0.3 resources may just well be in the east of this map. Or in the south, where I've already been and where I will not come back to. This guy is quite expensive, but he's also way stronger than me. There's no way I can win against him. It's just not possible in any way, shape or form. 90% carry rate. I'm basically just going to gather to 100% carry rate in this map, I believe. Actually, I mean, I'm still finding enough resources to be able to reach 100%. But theoretically, it's possible that there won't be any stuff there in the southwest. He doesn't use firewall, so I think he's not ganking. I mean, I generally wonder what he's doing, but maybe the PvE areas. This is kind of inefficient now, and this is beautiful. This is amazing. Tons of 6.2. And now actually all my prospector journals are full. Well, next time I'll bring more. It's kind of inefficient because I kind of want to check out the other side of the cliff. I don't really have to, but I would want to check out the other side of the cliff and also this place here. So I kind of went a bad way, took a bad path, but I didn't see too many resources there, so I may just ignore the southern side of the cliff that I've just checked out. A 0.3 mob here. Beautiful, valuable, but I'm too weak for it. Even as a gatherer, it would be worth it to kill it, but I'm just so weak. I really don't wanna fight it and risk my, what is it, 5.25 million that I'm currently possessing right here. While it's taking me forever to kill it. I'm not interested. In that. So, what about some 7.3 ore? That's not 7.3. I don't know if it's better to take this first or this first. Here I am getting a gathering bonus. But there I'm getting more fame and more money. 6 to 15 players. 7 out of 9. This map has been pretty damn good, I would say. I definitely made more than 2 million per hour. I am pretty sure about it. The prices of the tools seem to be dropping already as well. So my estimated market value in the start will be lower, like generally will be lower. This map has been pretty good. And I didn't even get any 0.3 resources. No 0.3 resources. And I brought too few gathering books. Oh, let's take the 6.1 first. Never mind. Only one piece, sadly. But these two fiber stacks probably will put me to 100% carry rate, right? Pretty sure about that. Oh, never mind. So let's continue looking. A lot of tier 7 stacks. 99% carry rate. $99. 100. Let's take one more. Okay, teleporting for 115,000 silver. I didn't get a single fame book, like gathering tome. Even though I've been gathering a million resources. But actually reaching the 100% carry rate before 1 hour, that's quite nice. This kind of means I found a good map. I found a good map, I would say. $2.77 million in 57 minutes, that's really good. And I'll actually check out the price. Loot tier 6 or 1.14. 2.3. Okay, it's actually low. Okay, okay. The ore price isn't that great here. That's interesting. Didn't expect that. I really didn't expect it to be worse. But maybe a lot of people are gathering in these two maps. It's definitely possible that they seem to be great. This map here, Mountain Tundra, should be pretty damn good as well. It even has an ore gathering area. This map should be good as well. Ore gathering is probably really good at Limhurst. So maybe that's the reason why the price is so bad. I mean, bad is an over-exaggeration, but still. It's quite a bit worse than I expected it to be.